Now, guys, I'm delighted to say that we're joined by Beth Coulter, fresh from, I guess, probably not fresh from Arizona. You've probably been back for a while, but how are you? How's college life going? By all accounts, going incredibly well.
Yeah, I mean, I love it over there. It's warm all the time, and our facilities are fab. We've great coaches, and I'm really close with the girls on the team. So yeah, I love being over there, and I'm definitely excited to go back next week. The weather's certainly not like this.
Yeah, I think I was walking with you for a couple of holes there the other day. You were saying it's 45 degrees or so over in Arizona for the last few days.
Yeah, they played
It's a little bit different here.
Yeah, I mean, they played in 114 Fahrenheit, and what is it here, like 14 degrees. I mean, I think 114 was like 45.5 degrees, and they were qualifying. And I mean, it is tough, but I'd definitely rather be practicing in that than standing on a windy range.
That's fair enough. It's been a busy 2 years for you. There's been a lot of success. You also won the Irish Close and the girls' Irish Close last year as well. Came second as well this year. Sarah pipped you at the post of that event, but your game has really kind of been on a very, very strong upward trajectory over the last few years. When did golf really become something that, because you're still very young, when was golf something that you were like, okay, this is something that's going to take all my attention?
I think probably only in the last couple of years. You know, I've grown up playing camogie, and I've always tried to play a bit of camogie and balance it with golf, and I think it was probably when I was having to choose between the two more often than not. Sometimes golf got the nod and sometimes the camogie match got the nod, and I think probably when I was 14, 15, you know, national feelers, things like that, I was dying to play in them, but you know, maybe like an Irish Girls Close was a wee bit more important. And I think probably at the time, 15, when I won my first Irish Girls Close in Galway, that's when it kind of was like, okay, maybe I can be a bit more serious about this. And I think, and then also whenever the college kind of chat comes around, you have to take it a wee bit more seriously, and a bit more has to go into it.
And so when you did start having conversations with colleges, Arizona obviously came up, did you talk to the likes of Olivia about going over there first, or what was that process like?
Yeah, I mean, it's a big decision to make, and thankfully I think I've made the right one. And Olivia was a huge help to me at the time. You know, she had a great few years there, and she was very close with the coaches, and she knows the area very well, and a lot of people over there actually know her very well. And it's easy for me because they all know her, and it's an instant conversation starter. And she was very helpful because, I mean, I haven't a clue really before I went over, and she really helped me, which was great.
So you sounded like you hit the ground running. You were the second most successful freshman in ASU history after Linnea Strom. You came second in your postseason debut at the Pac-12 Championship. Talk to us about your first year in college golf. It sounds like it's gone very, very well.
Yeah, I mean, of course it's daunting, and you kind of go through the ranks here, girls, and then into women's, but college is completely different. You know, I remember there being like Rachel Keane, Rachel Heck, you know, all those girls, and I was like, oh wow. And I wouldn't really get nervous, but I remember my first tournament there at the Anaga, I was like, oh wow, this is serious. And it did take me a while to get into it, and I think probably in the spring semester definitely it was a little bit easier. And then when I got that bit of confidence getting into Pac-12s, then that was me for the summer. I had that from Pac-12s, and it kicked me on.
Had you competed against those girls at all? Because obviously, like this summer anyway, you're fresh home from home internationals and Europeans. Had you played against many of the American girls before? Not
really. I mean, obviously you know them, and they're the big thing out there, and I think that's why it was a little bit daunting, and definitely a wee bit nervous. And I wouldn't usually get nervous, but yeah, I mean, I think it was a great experience, and you definitely need that first year, and certainly that first semester in and around those girls, and yeah, definitely had a lot more confidence getting into the second semester.
That's very good, very true. So you got your spot in here at the KPMG Women's Irish Open with Dromoland. How's this week been so far, and when did you get the nod first? When did Neil give you a call, or when did you get a call from the team?
Yeah, I suppose I was invited last year, but I wasn't able to take up the KPMG invite because it's very tough as a freshman going over there, and you know, I missed the first week due to Worlds, and that was very tough for me over there, you know, trying to figure everything out. And we had the conversation, and coach said, no, I think it would be best that you came here, and I was delighted that I did. Obviously I was disappointed to miss out here last year, and this year we had a bit more of a conversation, and she said, yeah, I think it would be a good idea, you know, to start getting that professional experience. And again, KPMG gave me the invite, so I was like, I'm not missing the opportunity this year.
Not 2 years in a row.
No, I mean, there's been so much hype about it this year, and I mean, of course, it is tough missing those 3 weeks of school. I'm trying to do a bit of school work while I'm here, but just to get here, and as the days progress, there's been more hype, and a little bit more people through the gates, and it's definitely starting to get really cool. Seeing everyone today and ready to get started tomorrow.
I'm sure also you do well here, and you competing in this event, doing media coverage like this. All press that's good for you is good for the college as well, and I'm sure at the end of the day for them it's a business, and they're like, right, if we can get a little bit of ASU coverage over there, that's all good as well.
Yeah, and I mean, it's cool. A lot of the girls that have just finished college are also here, and they practice there quite a lot. And obviously, I'm in the green this week, but you see the head covers, and
you got the Arizona bag, don't you? You had it over here somewhere.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I mean, it's cool, and obviously, it's really cool that we have 8 amateurs here this week, and yeah, it's really exciting.
How has prep been for the week?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a very busy summer, obviously, and I had a week off there last week. It was much needed. Getting the hurdy stick back in the hand and just being normal at home again. It is a tough run of events, and I honestly thought I was going to have a lot more time at home this year, not playing girls, but get picked on this team, and it's kind of hard to say no to those big events. And but yeah, I mean, it's been so busy, and it's been fun, and I'm definitely looking forward to go back to college after a great week here.
I hope you're not studying too hard, because you've been doing a few practice rounds here. You've been playing a few practice matches, playing against Sonia, Sarah, taking all.
There was a big one yesterday. Yeah.
I don't think we can actually say that you took all the money as an amateur, but you took the bragging rights anyway.
Yeah, I definitely took something from them.
A few Mars bars, let's say.
Yeah, cannot be disclosed.
Yeah, fair enough. How's the course playing? How's the game?
Yeah, I mean, I got here on Sunday and I played Monday, and I was a bit tired, and I mean, I think it's lovely. It's a great course, and you can kind of see that from even the videos and the photos. You don't have to look far past them, but I got out there on Monday and it was fab. Like the fairways and the greens, and even the rough is just so good, and it's tough. I mean, a few of us are pretty long, and some of those holes are really long, and it's going to be challenging. And certainly the front nine, if you can get through the front nine, there's a few more opportunities in the back, and I think that showed yesterday in the match, a few eagles and stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's really exciting.
We just watched there, have a bit of a rain session. How'd it go?
Probably not as well as I'd like, but yeah, I finished a good few things, and trying to get my 5-wood sorted out for tomorrow. My hybrid's just a little bit too short in some of those holes out there off the tee, and it's definitely something I need in the bag for tomorrow. So I've ironed it out now, and yeah.
So during the match, was it as chirpy as it normally is, you guys slagging each other, or were the three of you kind of ultra serious trying to get prepped, or did you just fall back into old habits?
No, old habits. I mean, of course it's a pro event, but we're still having the crack, and Monday all the work was done, and yesterday was about who could beat who. But yeah, I mean, I think it's so important to have fun at these things, and that's definitely something that I've carried into a lot of the events this summer, and I travelled a lot together this year, and it's always about having the crack and slagging each other, and having fun. And
you say you're big into camogie. Did that make the transition when you went to the States and you were playing kind of team event golf? Did you really enjoy that part of it? Because obviously you were part of a team playing camogie. Yeah,
I think golf is so individualised, and that's something that I don't really particularly like about it. And coming from camogie, I think it's something that I've always tried to kind of bring to the teams, is that team aspect and having fun and having crack. And that's why I love going home training even during the summer and stuff. It's just that team aspect that I really miss, and college is perfect because we're all a team, and it's kind of noticeable with the Americans that they only play golf, and you have to have fun or it'd be boring.
It's very, very true. When do you head back to college then? When do you head back to stateside?
Monday morning.
Ooh, straight out.
Yeah. Straight back into school on Tuesday. Yeah, I'm looking forward to go back over, but I don't think I'll be saying that on Tuesday morning when I'm sitting in a lecture.
Have you decided what you want to major in?
Well, I'm in the business school at the moment, but something specific this year. Don't know. We'll see.
How do you find balancing the golf and the actual study side of it?
Are you a student athlete or an athlete student?
I'm definitely an athlete student. The schoolwork is certainly on the back foot, but I mean, I'm doing what I can just to get by, but I definitely got caught out in the first semester. not really being ahead, but I mean, it's just one of the things that you kind of figure out first semester, and then second semester you get ahead and you can kind of relax a bit when you're travelling. I mean, it is tough, but yeah, you certainly learn these things as you go along.
What time do you tee off tomorrow?
First off, 8 a.m. Nobody holding me up, so that'll be good.
Who's in the group with you?
Sarah's right behind you as well, isn't she?
No, I think she's off 10 at 8.
10, okay.
Yeah. So I'm playing with Anna Dawson and Jane Turner, I think. So
Okay, fun group. Very nice.
plenty
Listen,
to chat, hopefully.
I'm sure there will be. Listen, thanks very much for the chat. No doubt we'll be checking in with you over the next few days, and good luck this week, and good luck when you get back to college.
Thanks very much,
Best
lads.
of luck.
Thank you.